Avoid using straw after your tooth extraction or wisdom tooth surgery, otherwise it will cause you more bleeding. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kay, your personal tooth doctor. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 tips of recovery from wisdom tooth surgery or normal tooth extraction. Tips number 1. How to stop bleeding. So the way you put the gauze on top of the wound is very critical. First of all, roll it up. So this is the part that will rest on top of your wound. And then damp a little bit. Put it out on top of your wound and then bite firmly for 45 minutes to 60 minutes. Always ensure that the gauze is positioned well to get enough pressure at the site of extraction. Alternatively, a tea bag can help. Make sure that your tea bag is moistened with water and then fold it into half and put it on top of the wound and bite it firmly. Because the tannic acid inside the tea bag will help to constrict the blood vessels and hence forming the blood clots and help to minimize the bleeding. However, a little blood oozing in the first 24 hours is normal. So when you give enough pressure over the wound area, then the blood clot will form. The blood clot that form after the tooth extractions will help to protect your bone and also nerve tissue. So we want the blood clot to stay in place for the first 24 hours. So there are a few steps to take to protect the developing blood clot. First of all, avoid vigorously spitting and rinsing. Secondly, avoid drinking hot liquids that will dissolve your blood clot. Next, minimize the air pressure difference, which means you should avoid creating any pressures within your mouth. For example, you should avoid smoking and also avoid using straw, because this will cause suction that will dislodge the blood clot from the socket. So when the blood clot dislodge, then you will experience a very painful condition, is what we call dry socket, which is very uncomfortable and delay your healing process. So to minimize your bleeding within the first 24 hours, you need to keep your heart rate down, which means you need to minimize your activity and then have plenty of rest. So it means that you have to avoid any heavy exercise, bending down or doing weightlifting in the gym or even running. Otherwise, it can increase your heart rate and cause more bleeding. When you are resting or sleeping, try to keep your head above your heart level. This will decrease your blood pressure and control the bleeding. Also, you should expect some swelling, especially after your wisdom tooth surgery. When your tooth is extracted, your tissue undergoes some trauma and some heat generations by our handpiece, so it might swell and cause some sensitivity. And the amount of swelling that will occur could be slight or very large. However, it will subside after 2 to 3 days. So you can actually apply the ice pack 10 minutes at a time to the affected area immediately after the surgery to keep down the swelling. And the last tips for today, try to keep your diet to soft food or liquids for the first 24 hours. And of course, do not chew vigorously, so you have to avoid some hard and crunchy food. They will negatively affect the extraction site. They will cause more bleeding. After all of this, if you are still experiencing high level of pain or bleeding still active even after 4 hours following the surgery, please call your dentist. And a very important reminder to all of you, make sure you invite your dentist if you are having any relevant medical conditions like hypertension, diabetes, or ITP, or you're having warfarin medications before your tooth removal or any wisdom tooth surgery. So I hope you find these videos helpful. If you like it, remember to like and share, because good things meant to be shared. Also, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!